When I opened the email I just received, the very first thing it said was, "I'm sorry to inform you that... blah blah blah." It was a rejection letter from a company I had interviewed for earlier. I'd gotten so many, I was numb to it. I hated the fact that I had grown used to getting these rejection letters. If you're sorry, why don't you just hire me? Damn it. The only thing I could do at that point was swear. I noticed a beautiful girl standing in front of me, and a car heading straight towards her. Watch out! I moved without thinking, grabbed her hand, and pulled her into my arms. I got to her just in the nick of time. The car zoomed past us at an incredible speed. My heart was pounding in my chest. The adrenaline was still rushing in my body, and I was covered in cold sweat. That was close.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I had no time to warn you.
No, I'm grateful. Thank you for saving me.
Are you hurt anywhere?
No, I feel fine.
Now that I'm getting a good look at her, she's super gorgeous. She has a long and slender figure, long legs, pale skin, and a small face.
Is something wrong?
No, nothing at all.
Also,
Yes?
it seems safe now, so can you let me go?
I'm sorry. I forgot. I promise I wasn't trying to do anything to you.
Don't worry, I know. It was just a pretty embarrassing position.
So I'll see you around then.
Please wait.
Yes?
Please let me thank you in some way.
You don't have to. It wasn't a big deal.
But
Really, don't worry about it. I'm just glad you're not hurt. Bye then. For some reason, I started booking it as if I was escaping or something. It's not like I did anything wrong. I don't know why I was being so weird. To think that this one incident would end up changing my entire life. But of course, I had no idea at the time. A few days later...
oh, there he is! He's the one!
He's the man who saved you?
Yeah, I recognize him.
Hey, you, over there.
Me?
Could you give me a little of your time?
May I ask why?
I just wanted to thank you for giving our talent a helping hand the other day.
Are you sure you've got the right person?
Yes, she is. I wouldn't forget the guy who saved my life.
Oh, it's you.
Hello again. See? We do have the right person.
I heard you ran away from Meguru after you saved her the last time.
Huh?
You won't get away that easily this time.
Saying that, she smiled sweetly at me, but I could feel an unyielding pressure behind her easygoing attitude. What's going on?
Obviously, this is part of our thanks to you. Thank you for protecting our dear Meguru from that car. Eat all you want. Don't hold back. Is there anything you don't like?
No, it all looks good.
Great. Tuck in. Not you, Meguru. You know you have to watch how much you eat.
Huh?
Don't even try. Maintaining your figure is part of your job too.
But just for today.
No can do.
Come on.
By her job, you mean... Also, where exactly are we?
My apologies. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm the owner of this model agency. You can call me Kunizaki.
Oh, okay.
And this girl right here is one of our top models.
I'm Meguru Isaki.
So you're a model. No wonder you're so beautiful.
He called me beautiful.
My name is Yohichi Ibuse.
Yohichi, I'd like to formally thank you once again.
Please stop. I didn't really do much.
No, if Megadu had been injured, it would have put her career as a model and maybe even this entire company at risk. You should know how much this means to us. I'd like to sincerely express my gratitude as well. Thank you very much for what you did.
Where do you work, Yoichi?
Now, Megadu, don't poke your nose in his private business.
Sorry.
It's fine. Where you ask? Right now, I'm not working anywhere.
What do you mean?
I graduated from university in spring, and job hunting hasn't been going very well. On the day we met, I was just coming from a failed interview too.
Sounds like you've been having a hard time.
You're not wrong.
Will you consider working at our agency then?
Huh?
You could be my new manager. What do you think, Miss Kunizaki?
I would be more than happy to have one more employee on board. We're seriously lacking manpower right now. Enough that you almost got knocked down by a car because you're completely alone.
So it's decided, right?
Huh? Wait, what's happening again?
My previous manager quit a while ago, and there's been no one to replace him. If you'd like, you could be my new manager. I think we offer a decent salary as well.
I'll be the one to discuss that with him. But what are your thoughts about this, Yoichi? Megadu already seems quite attached to you. If it's at all possible, I'd love for you to take on the job.
I felt like I was burning in the depths of hell, and suddenly, God had lowered a lifeline down from the heavens to me. So what did I do, you ask? I grabbed it! I grabbed that lifeline with all my might! That was how I became Megaru's manager.
Yoichi, thank you for driving today.
Not at all. More importantly, your next shoot is in an hour.
How long will it take to get there?
Around 45 minutes.
Okay.
You can take a nap if you want, you know. You've been working all morning.
The same goes for you, Yoichi.
I'm a guy, though.
That's no good. Don't look down on us girls.
You're right. I'm sorry. Being a model's manager was a lot busier than I thought it'd be, but I found it a really rewarding job. And the models like Megaru work way harder than the managers do, so I couldn't even complain. She would have told me that I was looking down on girls again if she knew what I was thinking. But a man has his own sense of honor and pride, too.
I really am fine, though. I'm used to it after all.
You said you've been a model since you were a child?
Yup.
Didn't you find it difficult?
What do you mean?
When you should have been spending your childhood playing with your friends, you've been busy working instead. I just wonder whether you ever got jealous of the other kids.
True, there were a few times when I was jealous of them, but I love my job.
I see. That reminds me, the photographer at your last shoot praised you just now.
Really?
Yeah. He told me that it'd be his pleasure to work with you again.
I'm happy to hear it. You're so good at your job too, Yoichi.
Huh? Where did that come from?
It's an important part of a manager's duties to motivate his talents, you know? And you've made me super motivated.
I see. That's great. I'm counting on you to do the best job at your next shoot, too.
Got it. Leave it to me.
The truth is, Megaru is an impressive model. When she faces the camera, the entire atmosphere around her changes. Megaru in front of the camera is not just a pretty girl. She exudes a charm that draws the attention of everyone around her and makes it hard to tear your eyes away. Pose by pose, she conquered the hearts of all the staff at the photo shoot. I've never understood the hype around models, but now I've changed my mind completely. And now my job is to convey this excitement to people all over the world. Before I knew it, I'd completely fallen in love with my work as a model manager.
Yoichi,
Good work today, Megaru.
how was it? Did I manage to do the best job?
I give you a 120 out of 100.
Yay!
Let's call it a day then.
I'm so tired.
I'll drive you to your apartment. Take a good rest. You've earned it.
Oh, thank you. Home sweet home, I can't wait.
Escorting models to and from photo shoots is only part of what a manager does. I also have to arrange Megaru's schedule and network with people to promote her and get her more jobs. And then there's the paperwork. On that day, I was at the office working through the mountain of paperwork I've been putting off.
Ibuse,
Yes?
regarding Megadu's next gig, what do you think of this?
This is...
Exactly, and offers come in requesting Megadu specifically.
This is amazing. It's from a famous magazine that even a guy like me knows about.
I know, this could be her big break.
So, may I ask why you don't look happy at all?
Well done. I like my employees to be observant. This offer is a double-edged sword. If this doesn't go well, it'll be a big blow to her reputation in the industry, you know?
Well, I guess you're right. But if it's Megaru, I don't think we have to worry. She does a good job no matter what she's faced with.
Well, in normal photo shoots, yes.
And what would be an abnormal photo shoot?
Oh no, that came out wrong. That's not what I mean at all. I'll get to the point. The theme of the special edition they're hiring her for is a date with my beloved.
Okay, and what's the problem with that?
That girl, because she's so focused on being a model, she has no experience with the opposite sex at all. She might be already 20 years old, but her knowledge of romance and love are practically none. With how well known the magazine is, even the slightest flaw could be her undoing. Well, it's our own fault for putting so much pressure on her. By the way, you're her manager, aren't you?
I am?
You realize that it's part of your job to make sure she succeeds in this.
Of course. Wait, don't tell me.
As expected, you're quick on the uptake. What a good employee I picked up that day. Yoichi Ibuse, this is an order from your boss. Take Megadu out on a date.
And so, I did. You're okay with coming here for our date?
Yep.
When I asked Megaru where she wanted to go, she picked the amusement park without hesitation. How long has it been since I last came here? And it's also been a long time since I've been on a date at all. I haven't had a girlfriend for several years now.
I decided from the beginning that I would definitely go to the amusement park for my first date.
Really?
Yep, I want to live out my shoujo manga fantasies.
I see.
Is this your first time here on a date, Yoichi?
Yeah.
With me, you mean?
Don't make me spell it out. And why are you bringing that up anyway? You know it's taboo to talk about exes during a date, right?
My bad. But that's a 10-point deduction for you.
Huh? Why?
I don't like how you seem so used to dealing with girls.
You're not making it easy, huh?
So, in order to make up the points you lost, you better put your all into giving me a great date.
Understood.
Now then, where do we start?
Let's see. The roller coaster's the best ride here.
Yes, so let's go.
After that, we put aside the fact that we actually came here as part of work and enjoyed our time together to the fullest. First was the roller coaster. Ah! Next was the carousel.
Yoichi, over here!
As Megaru waved joyfully at me, I felt myself struck by the jealous stares of all the jealous guys around us. How did that average Joe get such a cute girlfriend? That question came across very clearly, despite no words being spoken. I felt both extreme discomfort and a strange sense of superiority at the same time. We went to the spinning coffee cups next.
Yoichi, turn it harder!
Are you sure?
Barry, I'm having fun.
Fine, then leave it to me. Take this! We did the haunted house too.
Did we have to come in here?
Huh? So you're scared of ghosts and stuff?
Who said so? I'm not scared at all.
Oh, behind you. There's one here too. And over there.
No!
And you said you weren't scared at all.
Yoichi, you meanie!
You're still just as cute when you're frightened, Megaru.
Well, you're fired. I don't want you as my manager anymore.
Please forgive me.
No way.
I'll make sure to properly protect you from now on.
I suppose I can look past it for now.
We bought some soft serve when we got hungry. Is this going in your calories for today?
We're in the middle of our date, you know? No talking about calories today.
Sorry.
Oh, wow, this is so good.
Really?
You want to try some?
Huh?
Here, open up.
What?
Come on, it's melting.
Don't mind if I do then.
How is it?
It's delicious.
I know, right?
As we had decided before, we went on the Ferris wheel last.
Wow, amazing.
You can see the whole city from here.
My apartment's somewhere over there, right?
Actually, it's in the other direction.
You're kidding.
I kind of suspected this before, but you really have no sense of direction, huh?
Seriously, you're being mean again. I never know you had this side of you, Yoichi.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter if you're bad at directions, because I'll get you safely to your destination no matter what.
That's true too. I can leave it to you then?
Of course. It'd be my pleasure.
In that case, I'll be counting on you.
How did you find the date today?
It was super fun.
So, did I manage to get back the points I lost in the beginning?
You got them back and more.
Thank goodness.
But I feel really sorry for intruding on one of your days off.
Miss Kunizaki might get angry if she hears me say this. But halfway through, I started enjoying myself and completely forgot that I was supposed to be working.
What a sneaky guy.
Our little secret, right? This sneaky guy here just wants to go out on a date with a cute girl and get that little bit of extra pay at the same time.
Yoichi,
What is it?
if my next shoot goes well, can you go out on another date with me as a reward?
You sure you want to go out with me again?
I'm sure.
It would probably be difficult to go out as part of work again.
Right.
So if you don't mind doing it during non-work hours,
Really?
in exchange, can you do the best photo shoot you've done so far?
Just you wait. I'm going to charm the whole world into falling in love with me, including you.
I'm looking forward to it.
That was a joke, you know. There's no way I could do something like that.
Have more faith in yourself. If it's you, Megaru, I believe you'll definitely be able to do it. And on the day of the photo shoot, everyone could tell that Megaru was different from before. She was overflowing with more confidence and poise than ever, drawing the eyes of everyone in the room. Wow, she's spectacular. Seeing the expression on her face, she looked exactly like a girl in love. How can any guy who sees this not fall in love with her? It seems that I've done my best work so far as well. When I think about the fact that I helped to draw that expression out of her, I'm proud of myself too. Whoa, Megaru! What are you on today?
Is there something wrong?
Not at all. On the contrary, since when were you able to make such a wonderful expression in front of the camera?
Was it that good?
Yeah, I've been a model photographer for a long time, and girls on your level only come around once every decade or so.
Thank you.
So how'd you improve so much so suddenly?
I'm not entirely sure, but I think
Yeah?
it's because I found my Prince Charming.
Prince Charming?
Yep. I'm putting my all into it now because he told me he'd go on another date with me if I do a good job.
I see. Could it be that young man over there?
That's him.
As she nodded, a light blush stained her cheeks a beautiful pink. Without thinking, the photographer took a picture of that sight. By doing so, he preserved the moment in eternity. It wasn't a conscious choice. It was simply instinct telling him that he would regret it forever if he missed it. And he was right. With that beautiful shot of a blushing girl in love adorning the cover of the magazine, Meguru Isaki's name became known to the whole world. But that moment belonged to us, and us alone.